Okay, guys, so this is Dr. Force back again, and we're going to talk about uh, reflection. And we're looking really at two ideas that are important here. In reflection, you're kind of looking at the idea that it's like a mirror. You're reflecting off like yourself. So if you look at yourself in the mirror, the opposite side is what you're looking at back. And so the mirror in this case would be your graph, and you're looking at two ideas of the graph. One would be the axis. It either has to be x-axis or y-axis. Now that's important because as you look at the comparison between the two, you're looking at trying to judge this figure in terms of the axis described. So in this case, we're looking at the x-axis going across, and that's going to determine where your figure goes. If it's the x-axis, that means that the figure is going to be on the other side of the x-axis. If it's a y figure, this figure would probably be over here somewhere. Okay? So let's take a look at this for a second. So it says, graph the image KLM after reflection across the x-axis. The x-axis is this one. So let's go ahead then and look at this. So first we look at letter L, and we look at letter L, and I'll see if I can do this the right way. But letter L is 2, right, going up this way. So that means it should be 2 going up this way. So let's go ahead and make that in there for that one, right? And let's see if we can do this again, right? Move this up this way, 2 in this one, okay. Okay, and then if I look at K, K looks to be 4, right? From the x-axis, 1, 2, and so if I move this point up 4, and then go 4 more, then I should be up here somewhere, right? 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 Does that make sense? Okay. And then if I go down, oop, I missed that one. Okay. And if I go down, I gotta make sure I do this right. So we'll go back down to K, and we'll put it back up here, right? And that should be your second one. And then if I go down this way to M, M is 4 units below the x-axis, so it should be 4 units above the axis. So it should be here somewhere. And let's see if that's correct, right? Do we look like we're correct here? Let's see. And it's great. See, that's what you do. Okay. So we go back here now. It says one more. We'll do one more. We look at graphing the image of square DEFG after reflection across the y-axis. Now, the y-axis is this one. So you take a look at these points, and you see how many points it is from this axis, and then you can just count across this way as well. It's probably not the only way to do it. Obviously, we can do it by the coordinates, but I'm going to kind of just show you graphing wise the easiest way to do it, as far as I'm concerned. All right, so when we look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means it's going to be 5 on the other side. So you're going to move at 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be that one right there, right? Okay. Now if I look at E, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so it should be 6 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should be that one, right? We look at G here. Now we can probably line these up and just go here and say that one should be there, right? And then take F and also line it up over here, and that should be the answer there. I don't know if that light is correct, so I actually did these wrong. So let me go back for a second here. So if I go ahead and say, okay, if I'm looking at G here, right, G should be this way first, right? And we don't need this one. It should go up this way, right? And then we should put this one down this way. So if you could forgive my drawing here a little bit, but that's the way it should be. Okay, so let's take a look and see if that's correct. We got it. Good. Let's try to do one more. We got a little more time here. So if we're looking at the image STUV on the y-axis is this one. So let's take a look at this, okay? I got a few more seconds here. So this is 2 away from the y-axis here. So this should be here, right on that one. This one should be 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be your second line here, right? And then if we take this one, and we go this way, we can probably connect this point